So hello, today I wanted to talk a little bit about traumatic brain injury and telepathy. You know, I have done animal communication for quite a while, and I think I was gifted with communicating that way as a child. But I have to say that through the brain injury, that function of my brain actually got even better to be able to receive communication from others, from people, telepathy, from animals, asking questions, receiving questions and answers, and being able to translate this space, that is around us, that everyone has access to, really, if you know how to do it. It's a birthright we have. You can access the Akashic records. This is a library of the universe, so to speak, where everything of the past, present, and future is known. And so I have that understanding. I have that training of, what that all is and how it works and so forth. But through this traumatic brain injury, through this incident that happened, I was forced to be very still for a very long time, for months and months. I would just be on the couch and I could not think. My head hurt so bad that I had to learn not to think. And there is a difference between meditation and breathing and then really being still and stop what happens in your brain, so that basically none of the synapses are firing anymore. You just really keep it very, very, very still. And I learned that because that was the only way that I could function at all, like where I didn't feel pain. I didn't want to take pain medications because I do have that belief that it puts you asleep, so I try not to. Only in very rare cases will I take pain medication. So what I learned in that is really that the universe has a language that talks in images. So you can send these images, through your third eye. You can put them here and you can send them to whoever you want to telepathically communicate with, or you can just go through your heart. That is another way of doing it. That is more an emotional and a feeling language. So when I want to talk to my dogs or my horses and I don't need them to get anything through a picture, I send it through the heart. But these are two ways, right? And when I had this brain injury, I mostly thought in pictures. Of course, you want to give those pictures feeling as well, emotions. Non-logical things are fine for the universe. It all comes through pictures, images, emotions, and that's what I did. So if you're in that situation, then I encourage you to see it as an opportunity. Don't get frustrated with yourself. Don't think that a lot of the things that you used to be able to do, you cannot do anymore. Some of it will come back, some of it never will, and that's okay. In my belief, incidents happen because maybe we didn't get a message a certain way and, our life needed to change. Maybe we've been running around too much, or maybe there's something different that we need to do in life, or who knows what the reasons are. But there is never just the negative. There is never just the I lost all of these things. There's always the I gained this from it. And so this was one thing that really opened up for me, is this part of my brain where I could easily, much easier than before, communicate and listen and receive messages, and that was beautiful. So I encourage you to practice that and to see what works for you and what doesn't. And, you know, if you have a dog or a cat or an animal, just do that with them, you know, see how you can communicate. If you want to learn that, there's a really good book, I think that's worth reading. It's called Kinship with All Life. That's a really thin book. It's easy to read. It is about a man and a very outstanding dog and how they communicate. So that will be fun for you to do. I also teach it. I teach, you know, to learn to speak with the Ascended Masters and with all life forms, really, because it's once you know how to, it really works the same way with all life. But that book will help you to get a little idea about it, okay? So if you are interested, you know how to reach me, Claudia@radiantsoul.org, or on my website, www.radiantsoul.org. Thank you and have a beautiful day. Make it a magical one. Bye-bye.